Hi guys, already so 16 days of anticipation. So this is the 16th, well, the second video, so there's only 16 left. No, 17 left, 15 left. So today what we're going to talk about, well, before I get into today's topic, what we're going to do, because I thought, I haven't officially opened up any of the pools because they all go for also delivery. Well, if we end up with a C-section, that's not fair. So what we are going to do is you can only vote once, boy or girl, and just, I'll keep track of who voted. But what I'm going to do is at the beginning of the video, so I have one vote right now, so right here I'll put where we stand for boy and girl, and then every day I'll update it. So we are at 1 for a girl, so make sure you comment below what you think, boy or girl, and then maybe from the ones that, if it is a boy, I'll pick the name, you just pick a random person out of the hat and mail you something. But if you just want to vote and you don't want to give out your P.O. box or whatever, just put, and just put in quotations, I don't want to be entered. So because I do understand that some people don't want to, but if you still want to put in a vote. So yeah, so today's topic is going to be about the food, and then a little bit about what our weekend plans are. So alrighty, so the food for the reveal, we're keeping it simple because, as many of you guys know, at any point I could be told, guess what, Janet, you're back on bed rest. Any minute I could be told, well, not any minute, but if I start having problems, they're going to put me back on bed rest. So I need things that my husband could do and that I could still somewhat do. I have a really hard time having people help me. It's just kind of how I was raised. You always try to do things for yourself. So yeah, I do have a hard time asking for help for, for things. So what we are doing is we're doing a, for the main meal, we're doing a baked ziti, which I can do, my husband can handle making the pasta. He can handle doing it, even if I have to just sit in the kitchen and say, okay, you gotta do this. And it's something so simple. Or what I can do is Friday night put it all together, put it in the refrigerator, say, okay, and just tell him, okay, this is what you gotta bake it at. I can do that for him. And then my mom is going to make a pasta dish that doesn't have any sauce, so that way if anybody doesn't really want any sauce. She's doing that just because she offered to do it, which I jumped at the chance because we do have a couple people with a mushroom. I don't want to say an allergy, they just kind of have they don't like mushrooms. So I was going to use a sauce that didn't use mushrooms, and I like the Ragu super, I think it's super chunky mushroom. I love it, it's my favorite sauce. Even when I'm not pregnant, it's my favorite sauce. So I was going to use a different sauce, so now I don't have to. I can use the sauce I like. And then do a tossed salad, which obviously I think anyone who says, oh, I can't cook, you can make a salad. It's very simple, very simple. And then just do some rolls. So that way it keeps it very simple, quick. Drinks we're going to do, because I have hardwood floors, and I am so overly protective of my hardwood floors. I have the belief that anytime we do anything, or anybody when my dad had to cut part of, we didn't have to cut the floor, but we fixed, because there was outlets in these two rooms. I'm in my sitting room right now, in our dining room. We had the outlets in the floor. We took them out because of the kids, because originally my dad was going, my dad covered it up, and what happened at that point? Oh, that's when our plumbing went. So, and then there's another thing. It was something else. It's something goes wrong with the house. Oh, our furnace broke when, well, it didn't break, it just, the starter completely went out. And the day before, Mike, I want to say it was one of the floors, there's a huge gouge out of it. And oh my gosh, I was ready to kill him. But then it was, you know, something broke. So my superstition is anything that happens to my hardwood floors, that then something happens to the house. So yes, I don't allow, when we do parties, I don't allow soda because the fact is I am so terrified of somebody like ruining my floor. Just my fear. So anyways, so we're only doing water and lemonade, and we might actually, if we're inside, might just do water. And if we're outside, I'll do lemonade. And possibly if we are completely outside, we might end up doing soda. But also the problem is we are a huge recycling family, but not all of the family is. Like I am, my husband is, my parents are obviously, because of my grandfather. And that's about the extent of it. Everyone else, it's like you're something about recycling that it means you're poor. I think it just means that you're green and you care about the environment. So yeah. And then for dessert we have I do bake and I do decorate cakes. Actually, I was this is a little tidbit about me. I think I was in 5th grade. Sorry. My mom used to do cake competitions and cake shows, so they always had a kid division, and so my brother and I always did it. And the year that my mom won 1st place for her cake in her division, I won 3rd place with my cake. So, and I was going against, you know, other kids that their parents were professionals. My mom isn't a professional. She does it on the side. She does it, you know, as a hobby. She did my wedding cake, which is absolutely gorgeous, which I'll insert a picture here of my cake. She would have to try to bake it Friday and then decorate it Saturday, which it's too nutty. So, and I'm not going to bake because, like I said, if I'm put on bed rest, I cannot do a cake on bed rest. Considering I was told that if I'm on bed rest, it means I can't even sit down and sew. Because like my husband figured that would be a perfect way to keep me doing something, but he said, no, I can't. I'd be in bed, resting. So, getting winded because I'm talking really fast because I want to make sure I get all of this in here without making this a really, really long video about the food. So anyway, so our neighbor got a hold of a baker that's willing to do the cake, and then she's doing it free for free as long as she can take pictures of it and use it in her portfolio, because she is trying to become a professional baker. So she wants to use it in her portfolio, and she said if after we don't mind writing up, you know, something like a little review, and I said absolutely not. I have no problem doing it whatsoever, because she's been really good. So she's going to decorate it. She's going to put little bees on it and some daisies and that. But it's only an 8-inch, so it really will only feed 4 people, because our thoughts were to do it just after the 4 of us will celebrate. Well, actually it'll probably end up being like 6 of us, and you probably could get about 6 slices out of it. And I forgot my, oh, so she's gonna sit there. Sorry, yeah, Sweet Pea decided to come join.
Get my bowl, okay?
Okay. So, yeah, so we got that. I figured I might make some, like chocolate cupcakes and put, just some, yellow frosting on top of them, just a couple of them, so that way there is some type of cake. And then my mom's doing lemon squares and her brownies that are, so it still keeps with the same theme of color. And then that's really pretty much it for the food, because that's really what we're doing. And then my video for my haircut probably will end up being on Saturday, because we're running around tomorrow after my doctor's appointment to get a whole bunch of stuff done for the reveal. So yeah, so unfortunately you're not going to see my hair, but I will do it right now where you guys can see. So you guys can see it's pretty long. Goes down to, the longest part goes down to my chest. So there's, you know, something. So yeah, so don't forget to vote on if you think it's a boy or a girl, and remember to, you know, thank you to everybody that's watched these, you know. I was surprised. I figured that people after...
Emma?
She's saying boy today. She said, you know, remember, she thinks it's a boy. So, Sweet Pea says boy. Mikey's saying boy and girl. And he says that there's 2 in there. There's only 1. But, yeah, so don't forget to vote down below. And once again, thank you guys. I thought after beta that people were going to be, you know, I figured this probably would get like 2 views. And I'm surprised there's like 100 views already. So thank you guys for, you know, supporting us. And I know I, too, am excited to tell you guys what we're having. I can't wait. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Let me say bye on the phone.